Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen the Magician. So you already know if you clicked on this video, again, sending you those positive waves of energy. Collective, I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored and having all your prayers answered at this time. And again, being dealt with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve in the environment. Again, we read your energy every day. So collective, we see you being the better person. Again, mother, sister, brother, father, again, you name it. Your efforts don't go unnoticed here. You're definitely saluted, raised up. We're sending you hugs, love, all that kind of good stuff in case nobody tells you, in case your efforts go overlooked over here. Your efforts are not overlooked. They're definitely acknowledged. So again, sending you a lot of love. And all praise is due to the Most High, but again, all praise is due to the collective. Again, you're recognized here, definitely saluted, raised up. You guys know what it is. So, again, this could be reaching you anywhere in the world, morning, noon, night, any continent, any country. Again, it's a free spiritual message. So you just take the message, it's free. Again, keep what's for you and disregard what doesn't really fit. That's fine. Use your own free will and discernment at all times in your own real life. Again, only you're gonna know what's how this fits or doesn't fit, or again, use your own free will and discernment at all times, and only take what's for you and disregard the rest. And get in the comment section, like, share, subscribe. We're there every day, collective. We got a bond. We strengthen it every day. So we're gonna do our reps. Okay, I'll just leave this here for now. All right. So today, what I'm getting from, starting with astrology and numerical correspondence, again, numerology or whatever. There's something here about, and this feels like a spiritual message, something here saying that, okay, the things you're working on, your manifestations, these things, there's something about like, not worrying or don't worry, like it's all coming together, basically, is what I'm seeing here. Again, your sixth house and your sixth house and your 10th house are aligned, and you're very much in it's very much first house, second house, a lot of activity. And then it's like something, again, deep down or being cleared out spiritually, or again, being fundamentally changed at the spiritual level, regarding all of this. And like, again, how you see yourself in the world, how you're perceived, and then again, how you're perceived in your second house, again, with the things that you value, the things that you're grounding, the things that you're pulling in. Not only that, because you have like a crazy or you've been crazily focused on that second house, on that again, things of value, things you deem value, like material things, material possessions, things other people can see that you have, that you own. But it's more coming off as, again, the things that you have and that you own and that you're placing value on, in this sense, that's getting, again, it's changing fundamentally from the very, like the particles of this thing, the atoms of whatever this is, are going to be fundamentally different. Therefore, the structure that comes out of it is going to be, it's like almost saying like you're getting extra for waiting or for being delayed. Like your manifestations are going to be more solid than you think, or better or stronger or worth more. But it has to do with the things you're creating. Again, what you do on a daily basis. Oh, wow, I'm doing all this without look at me, without my notes, killing it. Because I feel like I could make it more clear. I could do it without the notes, but I want to make this one as clear as possible, because I've got the Astral Star Codes deck, again, to clarify what this is. And then I'm going to clarify it even more with some tarot. Because when I looked at what came out, I was like, okay, no, this is really good. So yes, how your manifestations are going to look on the material plane. This is going to be something, again, you're putting a lot of effort into it, a lot of action, a lot of planning, again, keeping things in motion, balancing multiple spheres of existence or reality, again, building them up so you can step into these timelines and again have them fully manifested. And it's going to be very much like that. But again, if you thought you were going to build this out of concrete, you're going to build it out of granite. Let's say it will be built out of granite. That's how it's going to manifest. You're getting like more value, because again, there's something here about you being delayed. And I mean, believe it or not, it's like spirit's like apologizing. It's like, sorry, this is like, it's like, it's like I know, it's like I know how hard it's been. So it's like, it's gonna like, it's like an apology, but it's like a whole like letter. It's like an apology letter. Like, I know how hard it's been. It's like, here, like, take this, like, again, and then sending you extra and being like, take this. It's like compensation, or okay, you know what, I'm gonna make it better. And it's like believable, like it's like, believe me, it's gonna be better. Again, it's the message, and I apologize. But again, something being changed fundamentally. Again, still not, maybe not something you can see exactly how it's gonna look. A lot of this could still be behind the veil. But again, getting that energy of coming in, you definitely have fire to earth, so definitely coming in faster than expected, or earlier than expected. But it could still feel like, again, there's still some time elapsed behind this, but I feel like it's very close. Again, you already put like valuable action, or it's like the value you placed on your daily routines, and like how you make money day to day, and also putting putting the value that you put on, again, your long-term success or your long-term plans. Again, basically, you've been in there like a dragon breathing fire on this earth, and again, it's gonna pay off way better, way more than you think it is. And again, this is some type of apology, or like gift, just some type of gift that you're receiving from the universe. Don't tell anybody about anything you're doing from this moment moving forward, because things are gonna change out of nowhere. Things could start to change rapidly, and again, on the three-dimensional plane, it could feel slow, but these are rapid changes, and they're so important that, again, Spirit is saying that anything that you place value on right now, anything that you're involved in that you place value on right now, play it as close to the chest as possible. There's something about this, like, this is no joke. Again, that's why regardless of how your circumstances look on the outside, it's saying like, this is no joke. If you're even experiencing just a slight change in your material circumstances that you see as positive, Spirit is saying keep that as close to the chest as possible. Whatever is in the environment is not ready for this. Like, they're not ready to know what this is. I mean, much to the detriment of their ego. Again, they're going to have an adverse reaction. They're going to want to come for you, challenge you. Wow, look at this. Yeah, right now you could feel like you're having, like, you're experiencing like very, very little success. But again, something tangible enough to keep you going. It's like, that's the path. That's the path. Seeing that tiny little ray of light, it's like, follow that. Or keep attacking at that point. Again, you're going to break through. You're breaking through to something. And this is all present energy. This is happening for you right now. That's what I'm saying. You should be, for most of you, a lot of you, you should be seeing a change, a change in your material circumstances, or like some type of advancement, achievement, profit. Doesn't have to be cash necessarily. It could be like a scenario where, let's say, you're waiting for like the permits to come through so that you can have like the authority, and it's crazy because authority is coming out over here. So you could have the authority to do something. It's like, and I know some of you have already expressed that you're in the film sector, let's just say. So it's like, if you wanted to film like a scene, and you had to like lock down a certain street in a city, and it's like, you'd have to go get the correct permits and everything, so that, again, when they seen you setting off pyrotechnics or whatever, they wouldn't just come shut you down. It could be something like that. Again, the materials you need could be arriving, or like something like that could have went through, and like, it's like, now you know the larger project is going to move forward. That's what I mean, that small ray of light. It's like, keep attacking that. Now that you've got the permits, it's like, put everything in motion, break through to whatever you were trying to do, something like that. So like very little motion, but that's the motion. Spirit is saying follow this thin current, this thin thread of electric current. Spirit is saying grab a hold of it. That's exactly what you've been waiting for. It may seem to you, again, with everything you have going on in your three-dimensional circumstances, whatever that is, it might seem insignificant. But Spirit's saying, no, that's the exact thread to grab a hold of right now. That's exactly what you've been waiting for. And it's not a thing like of, oh, I'm gonna miss this. It's like, no, it's gonna be there until you can see what it is and like recognize it and take a hold of it. It's not going anywhere. But Spirit is saying, again, it's gonna happen faster. The quicker you recognize this, put it in your awareness. Again, it's gonna things are gonna be accelerated for you across your timeline. Again, this is in right now. This is at the bottom of the tree. It's in your physical reality right now. It's something you can put in your awareness. You just have to notice it or take advantage of it or whatever it is. It's there. That little tiny ray of light, or again, that thin thread of electric current. Something exciting has happened, but it's not like on a large scale. That's too vague of a reference, but something like exactly like I don't know, you win $100 on a scratch off, maybe played a bigger lottery, or I don't know, something like that. Like, but I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. That was a very vague, or I don't feel like that was the best reference, but something like that. It's like whatever you're already trying to do, you may have experienced a tiny ray of light, a small amount of success that you can acknowledge and know that, okay, if I continue on this path, I can make this work. Or if I shift it like this, again, change something fundamentally, the way I'm doing something based off of the success I just saw, I can see more success. It's like my second attempt, I should do it like this, right? It's like making a bunch of attempts and finding the correct form. And like, it's like, okay, now this is like the foundation we're going to build on. Now we're going to shoot like this, or we're going to do our attempts like this. Something like that. So also, mastery of a new formula, or trying to master a new formula, a new method, a new mode. And something like that, something that you did once. Exactly. You changed the way you were aiming at the target, but it increased your accuracy. Spirit is saying, yes, that's the method. What you were thinking before, it was good, but it may have been just a thing to get you to this point. So proceed in this fashion and keep attacking the situation the way you've been attacking it. And again, Spirits, again, it's something else on the other side. There's been something added to whatever you were going to get on the other side of this breakthrough. There's been something added as a way of compensation for all the waiting and the delays and the dark nights of the soul and the extra people that came up against you. Again, the game should have been over, but now it was overtime, and it was like all that you're going to be compensated for. And there's some form of take this and like proceed forward. And it's like definitely giving apology energy. Again, coming in from behind the veil, a lot of moon energy, a lot of subconscious intuition being at play. And like, and somebody from behind there showing their love. Again, you guys are even beyond the veil, you and somebody that cares about you, again, ancestor, or again, this could be your guardian angel, angels, God himself. Again, you're quantum entangled with somebody that has a lot of love for you. And again, they're putting direct action into making this expansion like happen for you, or for it to be more lucky or more expansive, more transformative than it was originally supposed to be. Yeah. Continue on your path. Very serious energy. I like this. Give you anything else out of here? Let me see quick. Yeah, it's over here. Oh, not so far. Here we go. So again, whatever this is, it's being held in place. It's secure. You don't have to worry. It's definitely going to happen. It's coming. Again, keep attacking that spot. You're having your breakthrough. Whatever this is being held in place for you, you can't miss what's meant for you. Is, again, you can't miss it. It can't pass you by. That's what I'm saying, where this thread or whatever it is, it's not gonna disappear or anything like that, or there's no like timeline. It's like it's meant for you to, this is like the next step, or again the next doorway to go through. It's not gonna stop being that or change, or you won't have to be tested again to go through this portal or this transition. It's like it's there. Seize it when you're ready, but Spirit says, you know, sooner than later, because they know about how anxious you are. Yes, this is happening all presently. Yeah, don't psych yourself out. Don't psych yourself out. Yeah, don't psych yourself out. Embrace the change. Don't be in too much in your head about it. Again, things were done. Spirit saying this is the time, or this is the moment that's approaching. Again, I was saying before about, again, having authority in this whole situation. Again, somebody here behind the veil. Again, you're quantum entangled with. This could be people also in your environment too. Again, you could have certain alliances, positive alliances that are working out for you. Spirit saying, again, lean more into that, or whatever like lean more into it, because whatever this is, it's like it's a part of that ray of light. Again, keep attacking the situation, not attacking, but again, keep putting your time, your effort, your energy. Could potentially be resources that you and a person are putting towards, again, you and them immersed in transforming a situation, putting a lot of energy behind it. This is Cancer energy. So maybe a lot of people don't really know about what this is, or even that you and this person have this alliance. But again, there's a lot of nurturing going into, again, that Pluto energy, that transformation, that rebirth. That's, again, it already came out here in the basics with your numbers. It already came out. But again, this is sort of what you're working towards. But this is also, again, your relationship with self is also transforming. I feel like, again, the first card was authority, and that's what I was saying before. But I feel like you're leading the charge in whatever this is. And if this is like a group of people that you're having positive forward movement with, again, you're quantum entangled with these people. Even when you're not around them, you guys are still sort of all working towards the same common goal. Or again, telepathically, you're sharing ideas. It's like you're whatever part of this is, like, let's say you're building something, right? And it's like different, like one of your friends does the art, you do the dialogue, and then another friend is gonna like pull it all together and get it edited and put together so it can, like, let's say it's something like that. You're writing a book or making a comic or something like that. First off, I see that whatever position you play, you're in a position of authority. Or again, people are looking at you like this was your, I don't know if this was your idea, but again, you're instrumental in putting this all together and keeping it together. Like you're the progenitor of the ideas, the proverbial sun or sunrise in this situation. You bring the energy, or the ideas, or the clarity. Again, this could be something like that where it's your idea, but again, you're quantum entangled and telepathically entangled with people that can see what this is, and you're all on the same page and you share a common goal. So like I was saying, when you're not in the presence of each other, it could be something where, again, you could be working on the drawings, or again, doesn't matter what position you play, but you could be working on the drawings. This person could be working on the dialogue, let's say. But it's like you guys are in your spare time, you're both putting as much time, energy, effort, and resources into this. You don't have to communicate to do it. Again, it's sort of a telepathic, or sort of a thin thread of electric current, again, that connects the two of you. So it could be definitely something like that, where, again, this person could be working on the project or building the things out when you're not even around. You do it when they're not around, and you guys also do it together. Again, you share ideas, but it's not something that where I have to show up at a certain time and then this is what we do, or I have to like call you and run every idea that I have by you. It's sort of like, again, you guys sort of know the plan and you're sort of building it out as individuals. But again, there's that quantum entanglement. This is all meant to culminate into one thing, right? And again, I see that you guys are, again, that whatever this idea is, everyone is putting their heart and soul into it. You guys are working on this very hard. Again, nurturing the situation, nurturing the quantum entanglement, nurturing your telepathic link. Again, feeling really good about being on the same page, like both in the back of your minds, knowing that this is the way to work and this is what makes things a lot easier. And I see that whatever this is, this group and whatever you're doing, again, it's going to put you even in more of a position of authority the longer that time goes on. again, there's a lot to be garnered here in terms of materials, like partnerships that are healthy for everyone. There's a lot of healing that can come out of this. Even like you guys can share your victories, share your failures, like everything. It's like a very good way to balance out a situation. You know, everyone's on the same page. Again, that hive mind that you guys share prevents you from like having anger, or again having negative emotions or interactions with people, because it's like you're me and I'm you. It's like, again, I'm just more prone to help you. If someone's having like an extremely bad day, it's like it'll be more about tapping into your energy and like seeing what's actually up, and then finding ways to like get you out of that energy, or if not, support you while you're going through a hard time. It's not going to be about like, oh, you're always like trauma dumping your problems on me, or like it would never go negative. You guys all look at each other as the same person, or again, as this hive mind. And again, so there's a lot of energy with that, like Scorpio, Pisces going inside, and like, again, all of you kind of doing the work, being on the same page. Again, there's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of transformation in general, not only of the situation, the more you guys work on it, but again, you guys are also changing. Again, taking a look at self, having being able to be put in a better position. Like this thing is sort of, whatever this is, it's elevating everything. It's putting you in a better position to kind of observe your life from sort of like a higher point. But it's like it's causing a healing. Again, it's something you're all going to do together, something that's raising up together. Again, it's very much about that secret world. Or this could also be, again, where the ideas, or where all the inspiration is coming, where I was saying, where you're kind of the idea person in all of this. Yeah, something about your level of focus and like seriousness and whatever this is like unmatched. It's like this thing is you, or you're like, and for some of you, I guess it could be, maybe has something to do with a child, but I mean, you're nurturing and raising this thing up as if it were your child. That's like how much you care about it. It's like that. And then that's why I'm saying so many innovative and different type of ideas, so many things you're willing to try, or put so much effort and energy you're willing to put behind whatever this is. Because again, it's like you're raising a child. You're determined to see what it's going to be, that it grows up to be something like incredible, amazing, you know, something you can be proud of, that potentially the world can be proud of, depending on how well known this child grows up to be. But again, that's going to take a lot of sort of doing the right thing, setting the right example. So I would say it's more like keeping things above board, honest, sticking to your plans. Like if you say you're going to show up at a certain time, being there, putting in the work, again, keeping your emotions aside, again, being responsible with whatever this is, and taking it seriously, and taking its future seriously, and not only like your own. Again, creating something outside of yourself that's very important to you, that again, it's helping everyone everyone involved in this situation, whatever it is, it's helping everyone overall elevate and transform. Now, okay, you had this confrontation card here, and it was giving me more like, again, it's going to be a you versus you scenario in this, right? And probably for the other people too, because again, being quantumly entangled like this, it's like you guys are going to be experiencing more. When I say things like it's all the same divine energy, we're all just wielding it in different ways, it's going to be very much more prevalent in this energy that you guys share, right? You're all definitely going to be going through different things, or things that are the same but are manifesting, things that are the same on the macro but are manifesting on the micro in different ways for all of you, right? But it's going to be in that aspect, again, with this Pisces and investigating and going inside. It's giving that, again, it's you versus you. This is going to definitely be, again, being able to see yourself from that higher point. It's going to, the confrontation of what you eventually realize is, again, it's me versus me. If I can defeat myself enough times, again, I can go through this transformation successfully. I could be different. I can be that boss or that authority figure in my life that I see, like that person at the end of the tunnel that's staring back, my higher self. I see that I can be closer to that. Or again, I'm not biting off more than I can chew. I'm really built to handle everything that I was meant to handle. It's like I want to know the limits. So it's gonna be something about, yeah, confronting yourself more than thinking that you have enemies out there that are out to get you or whatever. And again, Spirit is saying, again, with this Pisces and all this investigate, very spiritual message, Spirit is saying you don't really need to worry about that for now. You don't really need to worry about that for now. Again, this is like the main energy that's surrounding you, and it's very powerful. And even when you're not around these people, you'll still be you. You'll still, again, the way you view yourself, how serious you take yourself is gonna go through a serious change. Like what was I saying? The very atoms or the very foundation of something is gonna transform, do a 180. Whereas something was what someone's definition of solid was before, it's like only knowing what concrete was and then discovering granite. Someone's gonna take it to a whole other level, and it's like, again, on the outside, just looking at them, it might not seem like much has changed. But again, if you broke it down again to the very raw elements, to the atoms of what this person was, you'd be like, no. There is vast differences in between what this is, like what this was and what it has become. So something like that, something being completely transmuted and made brand new. But again, it has something to do with confronting self, well, I wouldn't say the new, but and I wouldn't even say the enemy, but the thing to be defeated. I guess you could say the enemy, but you're not your own enemy. It's just, again, keeping your ego in check and your anger, and again, just the negative aspects of yourself, keeping that devil in the reverse, not creating that attachment to the negativity in the room, environment, in the situation, so that it's not like not feeding it any energy, so it has no room to grow. But again, this has to take place, again, with that Pisces on an internal level. And again, you have two, and I'm going to show you the last card again. It has something to do with all of you. You see, again, there's always an entanglement here. There's always two things that are different, but they're always, again, swirling around each other. Even when you're not with these people, you'll be sharing this energy very closely. But again, it's something that it looks like you're all going to be able to, it looks like you're wielding it in the proper fashion. I'm not going to lie. So in this next chapter, you'll be your own main opposition. And again, here's that communication where, like I said, all this internal, whatever's going on, what's not seen, all this Piscean energy, everything behind the curtain, again, it's going to be communication with self, that confrontation. And again, it's going to be happening with everyone in the environment. But this is also, again, the aspects of yourself confronting self. Okay, the aspects of yourself loving self, the aspects of yourself accepting self, accepting that you may have to do some work in order to transform, something like that. Something like this. All right, let's space this out with some tarot. So far, so good. I've been working on this style of reading for a few weeks now. I feel like it's something I could bring to the table. But I'm still gonna practice it a lot more. I mean, but I feel like, again, the last few times that I did it, the messages were pretty clear, and like the way to extract them was pretty clear. So I thought I'd test it out. Again, no park read today. I was doing some things earlier. I didn't feel like I could make it out there and, have things happen as well as I wanted them to. I felt like it would have been too like compressed or too squeezed or too rushed. So I chose to come in a little bit later. Night tarot was super fun. And yeah, night tarot was just super fun. I was so excited to do it before I did it. I was like damn near nervous. Like I really wanted to get out there, but I had a lot of fun. Okay, well, we're getting cards that are popping, but I'm not asking any questions. Okay, let's focus back in on what we're doing, Super Natty. All right, just tell me more about this. Clarify this journey right here, Spirit. Clarify this journey for me. Interesting already. So again, whatever was happening before, you may have had to, before this, you may have been working alone. And I want to say it's like, it is like, it is a Seven of Swords, and it is like, again, trying to subvert or, again, sneak around, go behind the back of the crowd or the environment, getting things done in a sort of sneaky, deceptive, or even sometimes a dangerous way. And maybe for some people that have that wholesome truth, I'm not gonna take it off the table, right? But it's more giving like the run around, like if you were working alone before, it's like the balancing of all these things and not being able to like, it's like someone that like works too much, or like or it, again, the perception is that you do too much to the point where like you're never around. It's like you're almost like, again, you could come off not sneaky, but again, just absent a lot of the time from what's going on the main reality, or like people not being very sociable, always feeling like you have to work or study, or, and again, trying to, it's like a lot of people in the crowd that do the same thing and like trying to be different, do something different, build something different. And it's like, again, constantly being absent to the point where it's like, you don't like what we like. It's like what do you do? It's like almost, again, coming off sneaky, or you need to re-explain yourself to people you already know in order to be re-accepted or accepted in an environment that you were previously already accepted in. But it's like having bigger dreams, and yeah, kind of having to like hide that, or I don't know, sneak around while you work. But all that, whatever it is coming to an end. And again, a major transformation with this tower, with this death in this tower. It's like whatever that is coming to an end, and like someone's going to go through, again, a prolonged transformation that kind of leads them into, yes, a leadership position. But like I was saying, there's no negativity here or anger, or again, it's someone who can, well, they lead with their mind, but again, all decisions are filtered through the heart. We've got to make the best decisions for the situation. Like, get all the information and then make the best decision. But again, if it means that someone needs to be like hurt or left behind or something like that, it's like we're going to have to come up with another solution. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem with whatever problems arise. So someone that's like trying to put things in a position to be like the best they can be, the most fair they can be, but again, still be above board and like business savvy, and like still come out with something like a solid result. So I feel like this was a transition that you already may have went through. So tell us a little more about this group thing, Spirit, this whole, interesting. For now, it seems like things are probably not fully in motion yet. There's a lot of thought being put behind this. Again, that quantum entanglement, everybody in their spare time trying to think of ways that this can move forward, that this could work. Yeah, things could be like, you don't have, like, this could just be still in conversation and idea form yet. The accounts are probably not set up. The journey hasn't been started. Like, you don't even have the map yet, or the compass. Again, shout out to Legend of Zelda. I used to love that game. It's like, yeah, you're not going into the place yet. You're not in the, well, you could call it a dungeon, but again, it doesn't seem like a dark thing. Or if you go down there, you guys are definitely going to spread a lot of light down there. But again, whatever this is, it's still in the planning phases. Everyone is still thinking about ways this can work, or again, working on it in their spare time. The first edition of this comic or whatever it is hasn't been produced, hasn't come out yet. But again, then you have the Knight of this. So that was Nine of Pentacles, Four Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Four Swords upright, Two of Wands reversed. But now you have this Knight of Pentacles coming in again. Slow and steady wins the race. A lot of like the workhorse, a lot of hard work and dedication being put to something, a lot of focus. You can't like deter me from my goals, my ambitions. Again, this is noticing that thin thread of electric current, that ray of light. This is getting things into motion, and they move along slowly first. Look at that Two of Swords. What did I say? The alliance happens and things start. So right now, things could be moving slow, or again, in the planning phases. What's coming next is the journey takes off, but again, very, very slowly at first, which is what's actually best. There are things to be had, or garners, treasures to be found on the path. And if you're moving along too quickly, you could miss those. So it's like maybe people have little nuggets of information, things you don't know. It doesn't all have to be profit or materials, but like maybe someone teaches you about the legality of the business that you're getting into, and so now you don't have to pay a lawyer. You get some solid advice, or you meet an accountant that gives you some advice, but again, it's like a friend or a friend of a friend, and there's like something like that. Could be information that helps you along the way, and if you move too quickly, you may overlook these things. So it's like slow and steady wins the race is how, and it's very good. I see that in the beginning, you go from the 9 of Pentacles reverse straight to the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like as soon as you turn this on, even though it's moving slowly, there's like there's a reward, there's a profit, or there's some materials that are gained that are useful to the situation, the people involved, the scenario, however you want to place it. Again, and you got the Two of Swords, and this is happening exactly as, again, an alliance is made, like a very solid alliance. There is no water here, but there is this misty ether on the bottom. Again, it's just, what it really is saying is that, again, even if, no matter what, stirring of emotions or no illusions, there's nothing that can break this alliance. Even if, again, we couldn't see, hear, smell, touch, and taste, this alliance would still stand. It's like again, it's very solid. We're putting our banners together and we're raising them as one banner. So if we were previously 4 different countries, we're putting our territories together, again, our resources, our time, our energy, our efforts, and we're creating one big country type of thing, right? So we're one big organization type of thing. If we were separate entities, now we're one big thing, and that's happening as soon as you turn the light switch on to whatever this is. Now, I don't know why this Queen of Swords reverses here. Somebody's on the outside of all of this, and they're feeling definitely left out. I don't know why they're upset and they're bitter. Okay. Yeah, no, there's 2 people now that feel like that, or that are gonna feel like that, and another person. So 3 people. So okay, you're working with a group of people. You guys are on the positive uptick. Everything I already described is going well. When you flip the light switch on this, again, you have all these bitter people coming out, but you have someone solid. Again, and this is, I'm not seeing a bunch of cups. So again, this seems like that relationship, again, that's gonna be, you and this person are in love, but there are no romantic feelings. You got the same dream, the same everything. You love all the same things, or again, this whole situation, scenario, whatever this is you're involved in, there's a lot of love surrounding it, between like you and this person. You both love it in equal measure, and then that's the bond between you. You don't want to you don't want to marry this person, or again, those feelings are just not there. Even though, again, it's King and Queen of Cups, but like I was saying, with that King of Cups energy, these are 2 people that are very, again, they feel the same way about the decisions being made. They want them all to be above board and fair, and for everyone to get the fair shake out of it. And again, it's a lot of thought for this Queen of Cups character, whoever this is. They're thinking about the people, the intangibles or the unseen in this situation, and they're trying to make sure that those elements are fair, like how people might feel or what they're thinking. This person's going to be very in touch with, again, the unseen factors of this whole scenario and situation, and they're going to be secretly fixing those things behind the scenes effortlessly. And then this person, which was representing you, is here making sure that everything else is fair and above board. It's like this person assessing the situation and bringing the reports of how things are running to you, and then you figuring out solutions to keep things running smoothly type of thing. And you guys are sort of like, again, the entanglement between you guys is very strong. There's you and this other person. And so you have somebody here that wants what you guys have, or wants control of whatever this is. I'm not seeing if all these people are working together. This looks like somebody that wants to work with you guys, a totally separate entity that wants to work with you guys, but they don't qualify. They're not as, their energy is just slightly too chaotic for this situation. If I have to tell you the truth, their ideas are sporadic and not well thought out. They're not, again, you guys had communication here. They won't share the telepathic link that you guys have, and thus they won't be doing the inner work and all those other things that were happening behind the scenes that were really helping the situation elevate, like the positive energetic shifts that you guys would create, and then you guys would fall into, basically understand and know how to work with. This person's not going to be a part of that. Like when this person's not in the room working, they're not like you guys. They're not thinking about ways to advance the situation on their own. They probably don't look at you. They don't respect you as a person in a position of authority also. So somebody that wants to work with you guys, but again, it's like they just don't qualify. And then this person is like, I don't know why this person's upset and they want get back, or They want to scream they want to come in screaming and like tearing up the whole operation. Like someone just doesn't want this to happen, no way, shape, or form. It's just weird. You know, I'm going to clarify with that other deck. Oh, wow. I was just shuffling. I stopped again. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Something about this Queen of Swords. I don't know, like, what their problem is. This other person, I get it. This Emperor in the reverse, again, they could just... Again, they want to control the situation. That's what Emperors in reverse do. I'm a tyrant. Oh, that thing is big over there. Like, they're going to want to put their Emperor power on whatever this is. Like, force their way and just, like, start showing up at the meetings, showing up at the building, wanting to know what's going on. And, like, again, try to use their... Try to twist the gears in their mind so that they can figure out how they can take over or, again, how they can control it. And eventually, again, like, wreck it for their own personal gain or whatever. Again, they don't really care about the empire. It's all about the power with this person, right? They'll do corrupt things to, and I get that. You guys are creating something. Okay, maybe someone feels like that. This person, I get that. They want it to work. Whatever, they didn't pass the interview stages or however you want to frame it. They just don't qualify to work with you. They're just not as focused on whatever this is. They don't share the same reverence, the same love. They don't want to see this thing come into fruition. That fundamental change, they also don't want to make that within themselves. So they're not really fit to be a part of whatever this is. This person's coming out and just saying like, it's like as soon as things start getting going, this person's upset. Like they're outside of the alliance and then they're coming in, or like that's what they want. So, okay, tell me something about this Queen of Swords. If you could speak to me. What's your problem? They feel, okay, this is someone that feels blocked, or again, someone they can't communicate, or their communication is not being received because they lie. There's a greater truth at play here, because it seems like this person, and I'm not saying hearts, but like they break hearts, or like they kill self-esteem. That's what I mean. Like, it seems this person's not really fit for the environment too. Again, they're just too negative, and it's like someone here, people are like, they don't want this person to be a part of it. It's like a general consensus that this person is just negativity. And again, they're blocked, and like, this person really tries to speak nasty, and they'll damn near say anything, even things that don't make sense, whatever they can to try to, again, hurt a person with their words, or again, even the way they think is sort of backwards. We're getting that 8 of Wands. Queen of Swords reverse is already, like, the communication is already, like, if it's up, then it's stuck. Again, this person will go off for any reason. And again, they want vengeance. They're very malicious and like very, like, also double dealing, because they'll do anything they'll like make a deal with someone to like set you up or get you in the same room so they could Queen of Swords reverse you. Like, it's like a very weirdo energy. But with this 8 of Wands reverse, it's like a lot of like, even that is like sporadic. It rebounds back on them a lot of the times when they try. Like, this is just a very chaotic individual. And it's like the truth is they cause a lot of pain wherever they go. Like I said, they just defame people's egos. It's like someone could be going through an ego death, and that's their business. But it's like this person, like, they go around trying to cause ego deaths, even when they're not necessary. So like, if I'm already going through an ego death, this person might look at me and feel like they need to cause me one. It's like, no, I'm already doing the work. And it's like that kind of thing. This person, like, they're just so chaotic, they kill it. And whatever the truth of this is coming out, again, it's heartbreaking for them. It's putting them in that Tower reverse. Again, this is somebody that was, when you used to have to, again, you have to not sneak around, but kind of do your thing all alone, or what seemed like in silence, because of whatever it was, it's just not, it wasn't being accepted. When you used to work alone, when you transformed all that, again, you were prepared for whatever it came with. What it came with was, again, a lot of planning, solo, you and some people, again, something that you all see that could come into fruition, but it has to do it at the right time and in the right way. Eventually, when that comes into fruition, again, the thing that you're ready to handle, it starts to have a little motion, and like, this person can't handle it. The truth of whatever that is, the victory, even the small victory that you're going to have, again, the clarity, now you understand the situation, you've taken a risk, and it's like, okay, it works like this. Okay, let's continue to apply this formula. We'll advance on it as we go along, research and development, that sort of thing. But when that starts to happen, this person wants to come in and be just a straight up bitch, male or female. Again, there are no genders here. All right. Let me see this 4 swords, 9 of discs, all this, like the hold up. Yeah, for however things are now, the group or you, or it could be just you and this person right now. Maybe the group is someone, there are more people that get added to the equation as time goes on. Because I'm seeing as many as 6 people here, but again, could be 8. Well, anyway, 10 at the maximum, because there's some people that maybe they're more of an individual. If it gets to that level, you may encounter some personalities, like maybe one person seems reserved, or is an individual, like they don't speak unless spoken to. But again, this person is very much into what's going on. This is a great learning experience for them, or however it's going to go. Again, they're going to be looking into every facet of what you guys do and wanting to understand it. And again, they're going to bring a lot of value to the team in that way. They're going to know a lot about what you guys are doing, the in and outs and how things work. But they're going to go about getting this information like on their own. Like you won't know that this person's doing that. Again, it's just that type of personality. They're helping, but they're not going to come out and say that they're helping or show it in any way. But again, this person could randomly come to you with like a bunch of data that like all makes sense. It's like, look, this and this and this is where we're losing, this is where we're winning, this is what the competition is doing. And then like this person could just do a bunch of research independently, because even though they seem like they're just off in the corner, or when they're in a group, they don't say much. It's like to them, like they're inside, they're on fire. Like this is great. They're learning so much. It's like a detective that gets to work like in the field. Like this is what I want to do. I want to investigate crimes. I want to see how you put all this together. And like there's someone like that you could encounter, and another person that just like loves what this is and wants to just, again, they want to help raise this child or whatever this thing is. They want to nurture it as much as possible. They're not asking for anything, or they just want to be a part of it. So it could get to that extent. If the group gets really big, you could encounter personalities like this. But I'm seeing where it could be anywhere from 2, just you and another person, or up to, again, if this thing keeps going, gets big enough, it could be like up to like 10 people involved, or any number in between there, right? And it would be time elapsed. It wouldn't just go from 2 to 10. You might add a person here, and then in another season add a person, and some time goes by, and you know what I mean? Things like that. But when it gets to its fruition, maybe not, because again, this is all just about turning the lights on. So it could actually happen fast. But put the energy where it fits. It could be, because again, 10 of Pentacles could happen all at once, or it can be extended. So, and this is definitely something about being inside of a 10 of Pentacles portal. I mean, I've been seeing long enough to see that. So with this thing here, where it's still in the idea phases, with the 9 of Pentacles reverse, the 4 swords, and the 2 of Wands reverse, it may not be time. And again, with the 2 of Wands, it's progressing, but again, it's still like waiting for the moment, like to commence the journey, or again, waiting for maybe like the solid agreement of when the day should be to start this or whatever. Like something is forming, but it's not like how we have it now. It's like, nah, if we went to market with whatever this is, like nobody's gonna buy this. Like the flavor is not right, or we were using comic books, or like the artwork is not right, or the cover could be better, or again, there's just things about it where it's not like too standard, where it could be put out in the world and like people will be like, oh, it's like a viable product that people will buy into or be into. It doesn't have to be buying, but you know, something like that. But it could be, again, there's a progression from the 2 of Wands reverse instantly going into positive energy with that 3 of Wands. Like almost time, if we just tweak these couple things, it's almost time to let this thing go. And then right, again, going into the next line, you have that's the line where you turn the lights on whatever this is, and it starts to slowly take shape right away. Let me just get one more to clarify those. Yeah, and there you go. 2 of Swords, that alliance, whatever it is. Again, the alliance is being made. The next step, the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Swords to the 3 of Wands, like what I was just saying before. Again, about to turn the lights on. Like when should we do this? Let's tweak the cover or whatever, or the colors or whatever little changes have to be made so this thing looks like as professional as possible. And like okay, and then let's pick a date and let's get this to market. And then it's like waiting for the date to come. And again, the alliance is the 2 of Swords was coming in with, again, the alliance is made and the lights on whatever this is turned on and it goes into motion. And then again, for, like I said, small success, there's something there. You're going to hold, when the lights go on, you're going to hold on to whatever that is. And it's going to be proof. Again, that thin thread of electric current. It's going to be proof to keep this thing going, keep moving, keep attacking that point. This is where you're going to have your breakthrough. You and the crew, or you and this person, something like that. All right. I'm gonna leave that one there. It's a different style of reading. Again, I've been working on this in the background. I thought I'd give you guys a little, let me know what you think, or if it resonates, or again, either way, you know, I had fun doing this. I'll definitely be back in the next one. Collective, you know I love you. Again, new subscribers, old subscribers, welcome in. And again, be cautious, be mindful, guard your energy, because this was nice, but we also read a lot of weird energy. There's a lot of weird things going on in the ether, so just be mindful. And yeah, keep it jiggy. I'll see you again in the next one.